Hi everyone. Just coming on, I got my Scrimpy order. So I'm just going to unpack it, and then I've got a really exciting video for straight after it. Just see if I can get this a bit clearer. Hope that'll do. Right. So I'll start with my yummy laces first and take them out all this packing. Right. So I got some of these doilies, which are fab, and they're cotton, so they're really good quality. And I got 5 of them, and they're a nice size. They are, let's see, 4 inch, so they're a good size for like flowers and things. Got them. I got this gorgeous, it's like a ruffle trim, and it's like a buttercream deep ivory colour with the it's like a lace on top, but it's really pretty. That's me pulling it quite tight so you can see the pattern of the lace, but when you put it together it just looks so pretty. And I wanted this for roundabout boxes and things. I'm trying to see if I've got a box handy, which I don't. No, I've not got one handy that I can show you. But that's what I got it for, is for round my boxes. So, love that. I got this, and it's like a box pleat. And I'll show you the back by what I mean. It's pleated like on a box. So like a normal pleat is like the pleats all go the same way. These ones don't. They go one way then another, one way then another. And it's so pretty. And this again is like the buttercream deep ivory colour with like a white lace over the top of it, so it softens the ivory again. Really pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Then we have got this trim here, which I love, because you can use this in loads of ways. You can cut out all these wee floral appliques and use them individually on different projects, or you can keep it as is and use it and put like a pearl on top, or like a wee flat back. Or you can actually cut this top, see like the top scallop here, you can actually cut that off and have that as one trim, and then use the bottom scallop in the bottom part as a second trim. So that gives you like 2 totally different trims, which is fantastic. Really good value for money as well. So I got that trim, and that's a guipy trim. I got this, which is like a coral colour braiding, and these are fantastic for round the lids of the boxes. They just finished the projects off so well. So I love these trims. Sorry for sounding a bit sniffly. Then we've got this, which I love. It's such a pretty lace, and it's embroidered tulle, gathered lace, and I'm sure this is a 3-inch. Yeah, this is a 3-inch one, and as you can see the detailing on it, it's super pretty. Makes the most beautiful flowers, but it's also great for my larger boxes for putting around the bottom of it, because it just makes them so pretty. And it's great for your altered jars as well. I mean, you saw me alter that jar the other day, but even putting it round like that, it just adds that something extra. So, love that. And I got the exact same one in pink. And you'll see again how pretty that looks. And it's embroidered tulle, and the detailing on it is just phenomenal. The stitching is perfect. I absolutely love these trims. They are just so versatile, and the gathered trims are great for boxes because it actually takes away the box look. It doesn't look square anymore, it actually looks soft. Then we've got this, which is an absolute stunner of a lace, and I'm actually going to just place it down here for you to see it. And it's a Viennese lace, or a Venice lace, Viennese, don't know, but it's all embroidered with pink and white, 2 different colours in it, which I like. I'm not a pink person. I love pink projects, but I need that white in it to soften it. I don't like the harshness of just the pink on its own, but you can see the embroidery in it. And it's not just the embroidery, because look at the bottom as well. It's got a soft scalloped edge. This I bought for what I'm hoping to be an altered lampshade. I need to pick up another lampshade for it, but this is why I got it, because the patterning on it is just perfect. It's just absolutely stunning. Excuse me a minute. Bless me. But I got that, and I got a metre of it. It's just gorgeous, and I think I'll be hoarding it until I find that lampshade that I want. Then we've got this, which is a beaded trim. And again, oh my golly, I was well happy with this. Look at that. And think for your boxes and things, that's not even shown properly. Let me see what I've got up here. I need something dark against it. Minute to see what I've got handy. There's a bit of pink, hopefully that will be standard enough. Not really, but it will do. you'll see, I mean the cut of it there is just super sparkly, and if you're adding even a braid or a trim on top of that, it will be stunning. And it's not just one bead, it's actually lots of little beads on top as well. Come on, focus. There you go. Like that one there, there's what, 4? There's 5 beads and then a small bead at the bottom. There. You've got 5 beads and 1 at the bottom. So it moves beautifully. And then like this one here is 1 bead and then a bead at the bottom, as well as your teardrop. So it's just, it's a gorgeous trim, and I got a good bit of that because I know I'll use it. And I'm just piling everything over there because there's just so much. This is one of my must-haves, and it's my pearl trim. This is the 6mm flat back pink. This and the cream I must have in my stash because I do go through loads of it. Then I got these bling centres. And it was in a lovely wee baggie. Super pretty. And it's these ones here. So you've got like the 3. It's like a vintage pink, it's not a baby pink. And it's on a gold base. And then you've got 2 diamantes in between each pearl, and then you've got a diamante in the centre, and it makes the most beautiful flower centres. Because it's not round, it gives it that extra something. So I've got a good whack of them now, put back in my stash because I was running low. Then I got these, which are new, and as far as I know they are exclusive to Scrimpy's. They are vintage images printed out on a top quality cotton, not canvas, cotton. So you can see that's the back of it. You can see that it's not a cheap material. But we've got this one. And this is almost an A6 size. So I got 2 of those. I got 2 of this one with the little girl with the bird, which I think is just heavenly. So pretty. And I've got a project in mind for this already. Then we've got this one, which is Miss Lily Elise, and it's an A5 size. So it's perfect for if you're doing a wall hanging, or if you are doing even the altered canvas bags. This sort of thing is just stunning as your centrepiece on it. And it's so soft. It's not rough at all. They are just gorgeous, and she's doing different images every week. So I got 2 of them as well. So I'm super happy with them, absolutely delighted. She's just, she's always bringing us new things to craft with. You don't get the same things twice with Amanda. Then I've got this, which is my altered heart kit, and this was in, the hearts were from Fernley Designs. So take that off, and as always, beautifully presented. So we've got 2 of these hearts, which are 8" I believe. Just put the bloody ruler away as well. Yeah, 8". And there's 2 of them. I'm not even going to take them out of the bubble wrap. But they're wooden, MDF, and they've got the holes at the top so you can actually make them into a hanger. You could easily put one on top of the other. It's totally up to you. But for me, I think I'll be doing them as 2 separate. That's just my thoughts on it. And this was the stuff that came with it. And Amanda's kits are becoming unbelievably popular. She's just outdoing herself with every single kit she's doing. She's just selling out before she can get anywhere. So I've got 6 of these 2-toned roses, and these are the 45 mils, I believe, just looking at them. Maybe 40 mils. I think they're about 40. But they're super pretty, and they're not the cheapo ones. You can give them a good press and they're not crushing under your finger. So they're quite firm. Great for recolouring. Got a napkin, which is really really pretty for doing your decoupage on your boxes, putting backgrounds on your wall hangings, and as I said, for your altered heart, great for a background. Put a wee coat of gesso on, then take your top layer off your napkin and glue it on. Perfect. We have got a 12x12 square. Puh, spit that out, Karen. 12x12 square of felt, and it's a top quality felt. It's not your thin rubbish. It's a good quality one. I've got, I think there's a metre there of the cream webbing. Great for texture on your projects. We have got I think there's probably a metre or a yard there of burlap. Fabulous again for all your altered projects. One of my favourite trims is this soft gathered lace in white. It's just super pretty, and it works on just about any project, and it takes colour really really well. So easy to recolour. I have got some 4mm flat back pink pearls with that kit, and I have these trims as well. These are new trims again. Love these. Absolutely stunning. It's just loop after loop. Absolutely stunning. beautiful. And there's a metre of that. There's 2 heart appliques. There's this gorgeous, and this is new as well actually, tassel trim with a wee flower at the bottom. But realistically you could easily chop that off without it hindering the trim at all and just use this as your trim. So it's really versatile, and those wee flowers are gorgeous. And I think I've got that round the wrong way. Don't know. My eyesight's a bit dodgy and my glasses are under all this somewhere. But so pretty. This one I absolutely love, and she sold it on Wednesday night at a sale. And I bought more of it because I absolutely love it. And thinking aside, you could easily cut that scallop out, which is like a fan, and use it as a wing behind an image, or use it as just a fan on a single project. There's just so much, and you could use 2 or 3 of them together to make petals on flowers. They are just so pretty. I mean, look at that. That's just me quickly kind of folding it round. But look at that as a flower. So pretty. And there's a metre of that as well. And this is another new trim. She'd had similar to this before, but it wasn't this pattern on it. It was just plain. And it's a cotton, like a brush cotton with white flowers on it. Excuse Max in the background, he's playing with his toys. But it's a soft baby pink with the white on it, and that light's doing my nut in. But hopefully you can see that okay. There you go, that's a bit better. But it's just so pretty, and she outdoes herself for value for money, because the quality of her kits are second to none. And then we've got all these wee embellishments, which were in a lovely wee heart bag. And we've got 2 Parisian cabochons. We've got 4 of the vintage pink, of the rose, vintage rose bows. We have got 2 of the acrylic bows. And then we've got 2 of these gorgeous acrylic sparklers. And honestly, that's why I'm not even bothering about the light off it, because they sparkle something ridiculous. Because they're faceted, they are super sparkly. And they are the most beautiful in a flower centre. And then to finish it off, she has added in this massive big brooch bling, which is silver with diamantes and pearls. It's just so pretty and will look absolutely fabulous on any project. But I think I'll be hoarding it for a bit. Right, so I'm going to need to clear some of this off now because I'm getting myself in a pickle. Let me see what I've got here. There. pull that off there, and I'll just slide that over. Because I need to try and pack all this away before his lordship comes in. Can't have him knowing I've spent more money. More bananas. Well, he doesn't really. Just in the winter time he does. Right, so we'll move that there. And my flowers, I've got a wee jar down here for them now. Right, so we'll get a bit more room now. I also got 3 bottles of my tacky glue because I go through it like nobody's business, and it's fantastic for laces, for putting on anything, because it dries clear, and it's quite flexible. So if you put it on a project, your project isn't going to turn stiff and be a nightmare to move about. Right, then we have got this kit, which is a box. Now I'll move it up a bit so you can see it. Oops. So that's the box. Now it's a massive box. Let me see measurements. It is 6 1/4 by 6 3/4, and depth is 4 1/2. So it's a great size box. Absolutely fantastic size box, and it's shaped, but because of this top part here, it's fantastic for if you're using it for storage, because you can put things on top of it without it being in your road. Sometimes some of these boxes, if the lids are shaped, you can't really use it for certain things, but this one's fantastic. It's got the wee snib on the front of it, and then all our goodies are inside, and the lid goes back and it's hinged. So we've got 6 of the cream coloured flowers, and again they're the firm type, and I mean I'm putting pretty good pressure on that. You can see in my fingernail going a red colour. I'm putting quite a lot of pressure on that, and they're not crushing underneath me. Right, I'll take this out because I'll put stuff back in it when I'm done. Right, so that was the box. We had the 6 flowers. I'll tilt you back down now so that light's not as bad. Then we've got this napkin, which I adore. I love this newsprint pattern, the butterfly. It's just so pretty, and it's such a simplistic design that it doesn't take away from what project you put it on. It's so pretty. We have got some adhesive gemstones, and these are in pinky colour. Yeah, and we've got flowers, smaller flowers, butterflies, smaller butterflies, hearts, smaller hearts, stars, and smaller stars. So they're quite versatile. Then we have got some of the 6mm flat back pearl. I'll take that out of here because that will just get hung up with the rest of my trim. Whoops. But it's great, it's such a versatile trim as well, for going round projects. In fact, I've got a project sitting here that I used it on this morning. There we go. There you go. So it goes round the corners on hats and things really well, because it's string that's holding it together. It's not like corded or plastic. Sometimes the trims are really hard to get around corners. This one isn't, and it's not puckered or anything. It's perfectly smooth. It's a great trim for working with. Then we have got a pleat hem, which is gorgeous as well. Beautifully beaded and sequined. I absolutely love it. Stunning. We have got one of the dimensional flowers. It's like a milk lace colour. Excuse me a second just to check. No, I'm waiting for a message from my sister. She's not feeling very well just now. So I mean, this is just fantastic, and it takes colour really well, and it's only held together with some stitching, so you can easily dismantle this and colour it separately. So for instance, if you want to colour the leaves green, you can. If you want to do the bottom petals in a deep pink, you can. Then maybe a lighter pink for the top petals, and then colour the stamen a totally different colour. You can do all that. And even the stamen, if you look there, go away light, there we go, you can see it's actually on a proper base, so it's not all going to fall apart on you the minute you snip it apart. They're fantastic quality, and they are really good for altering. Then we've got this wee resin angel, cherub, whatever you want to call it. And that's just gorgeous, and I will be giving that a wee coat of gloss medium just to take the it's like a clay just now, but I like to put the coating on it, because then when you're dusting or anything, it's going to be easier to clean. You can just then give it a wipe with a baby wipe if it's got the gloss medium, and you're not going to have any dust sticking to it. So that's what I always do with my clay pieces, because this isn't resin, this is like pressed clay, or I think it's pressed clay, but it's so pretty, and it does look almost antique. Really love that. We've then got a few metal embellishments, which are great for adding round the sides of your boxes to add extra interest. Then we have got 5 metres of trims, I believe she said. Yeah. So we've got the white eyelet lace, always versatile eyelet lace. Very versatile. Then we have got this flat baby pink lace. Great for making flowers. It adds something extra, and there's actually a sheen to that. I don't know if it will show on camera. You can see it there as I bend it with the light. There's like a pearlization to it. It's really nice. It's like a shimmer. So that, and it's super soft. It's not the one coarse ones. Then we have got the cream eyelet lace with a different pattern on it. It's like the broderie anglais lace, and that's got the scalloped bottom as well. Then we've got the good old Nottingham trim in cream. This just never goes wrong. Never ever goes wrong. You can use it in so many different ways, and it just looks perfect on every project. Then once again, one of my favourite trims, the white cotton trim, and it's gathered. It's just so pretty. I absolutely love it, and it colours so well. Then we've got a wee bag of goodies, wee embellishments and extra parts. I'll just tip that out. So we've got 4 of the decorative flatbacks pearls, and these are great for feet. I use them a lot on my boxes for feet because they're great. We have got 2 more of these acrylic bows. Sorry, my wee brain is just a bit sleepy this morning. And they're great for any project. If you're adding any dangles or tassels, you can place that over the top, and it just finishes off your project beautifully. We have got 2 more of these sparklers, the acrylic ones. Amanda does often get the glass ones as well. I don't even know if I've got one handy. Yeah, I have. And these are a silverback glass one, but you'll see there isn't much difference in them when they're side by side. There isn't much difference at all in putting them on a project. The glass obviously is a little bit more expensive, but still fantastic quality, and on a project it does give it that more polished look, but the acrylic is just as good, I'll be honest, but I love both. And then we've got this wee vintage image on card, which I love, and it reminds me of Eliza Doolittle. That's who it reminds me of, with all the flowers around her. And then we've got one of the metal cabochon trays. And finally, for that kit, we have got some Dovecraft glitter glue, and that's the, don't know if it's got a colour, crystal. I haven't actually tried this, I'll be honest. I am a Stickles girl. I have been since almost the beginning, but I will give this a try and see how it goes, and I'll let you know what I think of it, because I have used stickles for so long, and I know that if you put it on a project it doesn't fall off in a few days type of thing. So I'll let you know how I got on with this. But I'm pretty sure Dovecraft's a big name, and they are coming up in the world, especially in the UK, so I'm pretty sure it'll be absolutely fantastic. So that's my Scrimpy's order, and I will be back in a few minutes with a special announcement. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a minute. Bye for now.